Guess what, guys? I was able to hustle up some Kaizen foam. So now I'm going to start on my second drawer from the top. I had to cut an extra piece because the piece that I found wasn't wide enough. But you see what I got here? If you watch my Toolbox tour, I mentioned the plans I had for this drawer and what I was going to do in the near future. So first I had to empty out everything out of the drawer. Now I'm starting to mock up everything. Here you have it. I have mocked up everything the way I want it. You see I have the PWZ 3, 2, 1, and 0. Epiq pliers. And I'm gonna have to go through and individually cut out every tool. And I'm gonna have to buy a few tools too to complete this drawer. Toolbox organization is a never-ending task. As you can see, I like all mine laying down. Some people might like theirs like sitting up. Making this drawer took me about 2 weeks. Every day after my shift, I would spend a little time doing a few of the cutouts for the tools. As you can see, I'm cutting out my snap-on cutters. So I did realize you have to keep a sharp knife. So I'm using a box cutter, and when the blade got dull, I would have to use another one. So I'm just taking my time doing the cutouts. And the foam that I'm using is called Kaizen foam. I would drop a link, but this foam I actually got it for free. It just took me a while to get it. So here's another cutout. Again, taking my time, sharp blade. I'm actually pressing the tool down so I can get that nice, crisp outline. So the Kaizen foam that I'm using is about 1 inch thick. So you can see I kind of set the depth of the box cutter, and it's kind of like a 1/2 inch. And the more that I did it, I can kind of gauge the depth. Like the soft grip handles, I wanted them to, they needed to go deeper, right? And then the metal part of the cutters didn't have to go so deep. So you'll see as I remove the material, I can kind of change the depth as I go. So we'll go ahead and get a better view of the drawer. You can see my progress, and this is actually another day. I got the cutters, a few of the needle nose. And you can see to the left, I actually have a whole set of orange needle nose pliers. That's not going to make the cut. I'll tell you that now. So as I spend a little bit more time, and I can make adjustments as I go. You see here, I thought the crimpers wasn't really straight, so I kind of straightened them up a little bit. And all this is just eye candy. Like I said, you know, some people like theirs kind of sitting up, or I see those rails where they all kind of stand up. For me, I'm more into, I need to know what's missing really, really quick. So if I need to buy like a locker, another box or something like that, because what some people say wasted a lot of space, then that's what I would have to do, because I need to know what's missing really quick. I have a lot of tools, as you can see. So still doing the cutout, taking my time. By now I'm trying to do it in one pass. Like I go around it with the blade, pick it up. See this little incision right there, surgical. And again, still taking my time removing the material. Try not to mess up the form. Tools. Out with the old, in with the new. What do you do? In that last clip, I had to switch out my needle nose pliers. I had like a set of 7, and they was orange and had a little rust on it. So the Snap-on dealer warranted them because they had the rust. And I went ahead and switched it to red. I don't want to have too many different colors in this drawer. So you see, I'm working on my snap ring pliers. They're actually in the power blue. And all these snap ring pliers was in like one case. So I took them out of the case, got them in the drawer, laid them all out, doing the cutout. And this is probably like day 5 or 6, somewhere in there. Just again, after my shift, I spend a little time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how I feel. As you can see, the drawer is almost complete. I really love making these videos for you guys. I work a lot of hours, so it's hard to get the videos out like I want to. But I knew designing this drawer was an epic event inside of my Epiq. And still doing the cutout, just taking my time. Real tedious. And the reason I try to make all my cuts in one pass, because I realized when you move the tool and put it back, you're not going to get it exactly where it was, especially if you sorted your cuts already. So I had to make sure and keep in mind of that. A lot of times if I did have to do that, it made my cutout a little bit wider than I wanted. And every so often I would have to freehand. Kind of make it up as I go. I'm digging my finger in there and just kind of playing with the depth. I know the tips didn't have to be that deep. The handle was deeper. Kind of playing with it. Nice, tight, snug fit. Sir. In this shot, I had to pull out my 360 camera, give you a planetary view of what's going on. So in the middle, I still need to do the cutouts for my mini cutters and needle nose. That's actually a Blue Point set. I'm still waiting on my Knipex. I think there was a 12-inch that hadn't showed up yet. Waiting on Snap-on Tuesday, and you can see the progress. I'm about 75% complete at this point. Yes sir, yes sir. Word on the street, my new drawer will be complete. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Took me a while. We did it. You see what showed up? I actually had to borrow one from someone else to do the cutout. And all I have to do is complete the minis in the middle. So finally, the drawer is complete. And at this point, I am super excited I made a few short videos to kind of show you guys what I was doing, but I've been working on this video for a while now. So you see everything is cut out, placed the way I like it, and I can open this drawer and tell what's missing really quick. I just regret not finding a solid piece of Kaizen foam that'll fit the drawer, but hey, now that's water under the bridge. You can't even tell where I put the two pieces together. You can see I'm picking them up. You can kind of see how clean the cutouts are. All the tools that I have. Nice and snug. Didn't make a lot of mistakes. Took my time. And actually a few of them I can go in and make it a little deeper. But right now I just use it how it is. Kind of adjust them as I go. You kind of see a little mistake on those 10 snips. This video does no justice. You have to be standing in front of this box to see this drawer. If you know, you know. Snap-on tools tend to rust. They don't put a coating on the exposed metal part of the tools. And I said earlier in the video that I had to warranty all these needle nose because they rusted. So Snap-on does warranty the tools if they rust. So that's a big plus. So I was able to warranty those, and I went from orange to red. So as I spray this drawer down, only thing that's on my mind now is, you know what? It's time for another 84-inch Epiq Toolbox tool. Yes, sir.